What's going on? Who wants to make four figures this week? Who wants to make four figures this week? Let me know where you're watching from. Comment below. We're going to get started in just a second. Waiting for my TikTok to load. You want to make four figures. You want to make four figures this week. Comment below. You want to make four figures this week. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. It's called a digital franchise. It's going viral right now. We've got leads coming in like crazy. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. All right, if you come in, let me know where you're at. Are you at work? Are you at home? What are you doing? I'm going to show you how to not be at work and not be at home. Be at home. You can be by the pool. You can be at Disneyland. You can be chilling, making money every single day with your digital franchise. All right, let me make sure this is streaming. We're going to get started. You hear my little guy behind me? Oh, my little guy behind me. What's up, baby boy? All right. We are going to share with you what's called a digital franchise. This is exactly what changed my life less than 30 days ago when I bought my first digital franchise, turned it into $14,000, saw a challenge in the marketplace where people couldn't afford to get started. So I created one for you for $25. So what is a digital franchise? What this is not is this is not an MLM. This is not a course to sell a course, to resell a course. We're not selling products and we're not selling a coaching program. Matter of fact, we're not gurus, we're not coaches, and we're not mentors. We're average people that wanted to get out of our careers and needed to make $5,000 as fast as possible while running a legit business. So what we are not doing is cold DMing. We are not bugging anyone at all. We're not salesy, spammy, and weird online. No Zoom parties, no Holiday Inn parties, hotel parties. Unless you want to celebrate with me, we could do that. And no complicated funnels and tech. What you are getting is a plug-and-play system that is ready to go out of the box as soon as you buy it. It's $25 to start, literally less than 4 meals at a McDonald's. It's daily pay. So when you refer someone, you get paid daily. And what you are doing is we are attraction marketing. And I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So this is a digital franchise. If you were to pull up right now to a McDonald's or to a Starbucks, you can actually order products from an app and McDonald's and Starbucks gets paid. But the owner of the Starbucks is outliving his life. The McDonald's owner of his franchise is outliving his life. He is not operating inside of his business. He is out buying other businesses, consuming his passions, traveling, right? He's outliving life because the system within the business is doing all of the work for him. So that's what you're doing as a digital creator online. You have a franchise business in a box. The branding is there. The system is there. Everything is done and ready for you. You're not creating a single product to sell. You're not doing a single tech setup. You're not doing any inventory, buying any inventory, and there's no sales page or funnel building for you to do. It's all completed. Now, if you're not techie, good. Me neither. This is a 3-step system. You're going to watch, you're going to post, and you're going to get paid. Now, I don't want to sell to my friends. I don't want to sell to my friends either, guys. I want to make money, and strangers are the consumers. So what we're doing is posting strategically, which attracts strangers into our business, just like a Starbucks, just like a McDonald's, and they're going to ask a question, what do you do to make money? And you're going to say that $25 thing. I'll send it to you. We've got this to an 11-minute video, and that 11-minute video can change your life. Now, if you've tried anything in the past online, I want you to know if you didn't have success, it was not your fault. The system was not built for someone that's changing careers. for someone that's starting out brand new, for a busy mom that's got kids in the background. The system was not built for you in mind. Okay, we built this system with that in mind, so you can plug in at 25, get paid $1,000 in your first 7 days. Now, when you have the right system, you can have your first sale within 3 hours, earning a $500 commission. You can make $10,000 in 18 days, earning yourself 4 figures a day. You can be like Brenda and be camping with very little Wi-Fi, and yet you're making money out by the campfire. So the first belief that we are going to botch right now is we are going to take you, the viewer, from consumer to owner. Okay, consumers, they scroll on social media for hours, consuming information. They buy products and get zero back. They share links for free. They watch others win, and they pay to stay broke. When you're an owner, you own the business. You are posting intentionally. You are getting paid to recommend the system. You own a digital storefront, and that builds passive income. You pay $25 one time every 30 days. This is a membership model, and you're bringing in $1,000 every 7 days. And when you keep repeating the model, just like Starbucks and just like McDonald's, you'll have 4-figure weeks, 4-figure days, 4-figure months, over and over and over again. You spend the money once, and it continues to pay you. So what do we actually do? What does our model look like? Well, number one, you share your story. And don't worry, if you don't have any idea what that is, I give you your story. You're going to start conversations the right, authentic, and true way. No weird Pamela stuff. You're going to share a link, and you're going to get paid per referral. You're going to get paid to help someone else out. Now, you're already shopping online, so why not get paid to shop? You open up your Target app and you spend money, but you don't make any money, and you're not helping the community. You just help the rich get richer. When you open up Amazon, you just paid Jeff Bezos. A digital franchise pays you. You're the business owner. You're strategically sharing the value information of this digital franchise, and you are paid over and over and over. You are Jeff Bezos. Now, who am I? I'm no one special, guys. I'm a person, right? I had a career. I was working 50 hours a week. That was sucking the life out of me. I was living for Friday and full of anxiety on Sunday to go back to work. I was commuting an hour and a half per day. I had 2 paid vacations a year, crappy raises, and was giving crappy raises to my employees, which pissed me off even more because I couldn't control that. And it was not the life that I wanted. When I became a mom at 35 years old, I needed $500 to be a stay-at-home mom. I walked away from my career. I found a way to make $500 a month to cover my truck payment. I turned that into $10,000 a month, which my career would never pay me without a degree. And I never looked back. Now I build a business right here with my children, feeding him a banana in real time, earning 6 figures, and never looked back. We've since created Social Domination, helping everyday, average, hardworking people like you turn $25 into 4 figures a week and beyond. And this is what happens. You get to go to Disneyland, and money comes in while you're riding the rides, while you're with the Girl Scouts, right? We spent 2 weeks at the beach, making $900 every single day, spending money like it was freaking coming out of the sky. We start to get this feeling, right? Like money's coming in every day, and you're like, oh my God, where has this been my whole life? You're not working hard for it anymore. So this is, I always like to put in social proof, right? These are my accounts. These first 2 accounts are Facebook. I'm viral on Facebook. These second 3 pictures, I'm viral on TikTok. That's a new account. That account started March 26th. I will show you exactly how to start an account, exactly how to launch yourself, and exactly how to turn it into 4 figures every week and beyond. So here's a few of my business partners that earned 4 figures in their first week as moms and dads and husbands and brothers and coaches and teachers, right? Just everyday people that plugged into a smarter system that pays them 4 figures a week. So this is Haley Cunningham. Haley Cunningham inspired me to actually push a little harder into my own business. I followed Haley. I met her about 1.5 years ago virtually online. That's how I meet all my best friends. and she made $1.3 million in 7 months. And she was offering a product that cost $47. It was called The Secret Sauce to $16,000. I bought her product. I printed it, I read it, and I made $15,000 the month that I bought it from her. I've been following her ever since, but she didn't have any other offers. About 6 weeks ago, she popped up on my TikTok with this offer of She Scales. It's a digital franchise model. The She Scales franchise is $997 to get started. I didn't have that money. I had a little bit of faith. I launched myself 3 days before I purchased it, so that within my first 24 hours, I made $1,200. I don't say that to impress you. I say that because I'm going to teach you how to launch yourself so that you have a guaranteed ROI. So we've got the She Scales model and we've got the Launch Kit model. The She Scales model gives you the opportunity to make $600 on your first person that comes in and wants to be a franchise owner, and $200 when that person has success with referring their franchise out. So you get paid twice and you get paid to care about the results of other people. That's pretty cool. It's built for women who want to scale fast. They're changing careers. They've got the money. They're going to launch to get their $1,200 in their first week, which gives them that investment back, and they're ready to scale. So I refer Sarah. I'm going to make $600. Haley made $200. When Sarah refers Amanda, Sarah's going to make that $600. I'm going to make $200. Now, it's in my best interest to show Sarah exactly what I do online, just like this, so that when Sarah makes when Sarah goes and collects, attracts, right? When Sarah attracts 5 digital franchise owners at $997, Sarah's going to make 600 times 5. I'm going to make $1,000 because I taught Sarah correctly. That's the power of this beauty. Now, not everyone has $997. And by the way, there are incredible ways to afford it. Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna, all the ways. But if you just can't make it work, and I get it because I couldn't make it work either, then we created the Launch Kit. So not only do you need the Launch Kit because maybe you do have a business, but you have no idea how to launch yourself. Your business isn't bringing in income. You're stuck at a certain income level. You can't break through. Then you're going to need the Launch Kit. It's $25. Even if you never did anything with it, you just came in and learned how to launch. It's perfect if you're in an MLM, if you're a digital creator, you're a course creator, you're selling products, slinging products, whatever you're doing online, you've got to know how to launch yourself every single week in order to move your business forward. It's a $25 monthly model. When you refer 2 people, you've already made $40. You make that every single month because it's a monthly membership, because we continue to mentor and teach you how to scale where you are. It's absolutely beginner friendly. It's perfect. You're probably going to need to create new social media accounts. That's going to take a little bit of time to set up for you. There's no tech required. When you come in, your franchise is set up and ready to go. All you're going to do is create new accounts and take the content that I give you. It's the fastest way to fund your business. So if you don't have the $997, I'm going to show you how to turn $25 into $997. Then you can upgrade into She Scales. And I've got an 11-minute video that's going to break all of this down. So example, you refer 10 people, you've earned $200. You can take that $200 as a down payment into She Scales, or you can do it again and again and again, get yourself the full 4 figures, upgrade into She Scales, or you can stay where you are and help other people turn $25 into 4 figures. It's really simple. One story, one 11-minute video, one link, and you've got 3 income streams paying you between $20 a person, $600 a person, and $200 a person. You are now a franchise owner. You've got a coffee, you've got a piece of pie, and you've got a Danish, right? These are your products. People will consume the products. Owners will offer the system. If I were to buy a franchise, a Starbucks, I'm not buying coffee and overhead. I'm buying the system that will attract consumers to come in and buy the coffee. I'm not buying the coffee. So you're buying a system. I'm going to show you how to attract consumers into your system. So what you're going to do now is you're going to comment launch below. Got this bad boy to 15 minutes. You're going to comment launch below, or you're going to get with the person that tagged you on this live. Now, today's Wednesday. I'm going to go live tomorrow, and I'm going to go live Friday. So if you're thinking to yourself, I got $25, but I don't have time in the next 2 days, all you're going to do is use a simple script, assuming you have relationships nurtured now, and they will come here at noon, and we will offer this to them at a no-brainer $25 decision, and you will launch yourself and make money. Perfect for people that, like me, just take messy action. And that's how I made $14,000. I just took messy action. I did everything that Haley tells me to do, which is repeat the story. And I'm showing you, demonstrating to you how we repeat the story. It's the same story. We're going to turn $25 into 4 figures. You might turn 4 figures into 14 grand. I'm going to show you how to turn it into 10 grand as soon as possible. So what you're going to do next is you're going to get with the person who invited you. You might be watching this at a later time. You're going to hashtag replay below so that person can get with you, get you their link so that you are now with their franchise owner. You're a franchise owner connected to them. They earn that $20 commission. You're going to celebrate that result. Or you're going to comment scale. Scale is for the woman that wants to scale faster. She wants that $600 commission. She wants to help other people. She wants to grow a business faster. She might need to replace a salary income quicker. That's who scale is for. So you're going to comment scale so that you can get the $997. Oh, you can get the $997 full access. You're also going to be mentored by Haley. She's a 7-figure earner, sought-after speaker and trainer, working on some big things, hanging out in Punta Cana right now while her business pays in the background. See, guys, you can do this with kids in the background. Just full disclosure on that. So you're going to comment scale below. How do we sell it? We sell it through storytelling. I'm not a coach. I'm not a mentor. I'm not a speaker. I'm not a trainer. People do ask me to speak and people do ask me to train, but I'm a mom of 3 that did not want to sacrifice being a mom to go get that dollar. I didn't want to chase dollar. I didn't want to chase success. I really just kind of was done with it. I was tired of, even as a digital creator, I still felt like I was climbing some kind of success ladder. I didn't know what it was. I met Haley, created the digital franchise system, and this is home. And so we're teaching other women how to do it through storytelling. So your story is your strategy. When you get started, you're going to go through the launch kit and you're going to get everything that you need to craft your story, have a strategy, and start to earn commissions as quick as today. So I'm going to take a look at Facebook, see if we got any questions. And then I'm going to record this bad boy, do it again. I'm going to be live for 1 hour, guys. I'm going to be live for 1 hour. And I apologize, I did not create an event for this. So that was my bad. But it's only because I am in the background creating systems for several business opportunities right now. So there is so much coming out of the gate I'm really, really excited about for you guys. So let me connect with you guys. Stop share. Oh, you know what? I always like to show social proof. I am always big on social proof. So we're going to do this. Let me share my screen real quick. When you come into the Stay In store, you're going to click on the link of the person who invited you. You're going to click on the link of the person who invited you. This is my dashboard. If I were to custom range this from July 27th to today, you're going to see $440. Right, $440 in the last 4 days on a $25 product. And I do this live. Man, is that blurry for you guys? I am really just not a fan of that blurriness. All right, so, oh, there we go. So I see you guys tagging your friends. So make sure when you're watching, you hit that replay button. You're going to get with the person that's tagging you to get with their link so that you can get your digital franchise. It's an 11-minute video. It's an 11-minute video that offers all 3 income streams. You get started where you get started. My goal for you, if you need to get started at the $25 level, okay, good. If you need to get started at the $25 level, is that you're going to upgrade. You're going to turn the 25 into 4 figures. I'm going to give you everything you need, everything to say, everything to do. You're going to turn it into 4 figures, and then you're going to upgrade. And now you've got all 3 income streams. The really cool thing about this franchise model is when someone pays you the $25, it's monthly. So if you go out and get enough people that earn you $1,000 a month, excuse me, that's $1,000 every single month coming in because they're all reoccurring franchise owners. So that's really, really awesome. If you like, you got reoccurring bills. So we teach you reoccurring income. All right. I wonder if I can just keep doing this. So this is the next screen. This is the back office of She Scales. $14,000 in since June 16th. So let me see if that clicks back over here. There's definitely like a 15-second delay from what you guys see and what I do. I don't know if I need to switch windows. Let's see. Yeah, it's not switching for me either. All right, so so that's good. That's good feedback. That means that I need to re-share my screen for every single tab. Oh, I wonder, let's try this. Maybe if I do it this way. Let's see what you guys see. No, that's only showing my window. Oh, wait. I'm playing now. All right, I just clicked on the next window. So this one shows the 14,000 commission because I always want to do social proof. If this doesn't pop up, then I know that doesn't work. Oh, I see it moving. Okay, so we need to share the window. That's good. If you ever want to use StreamYard in the future, you're going to share your window, and then you can share multiple. Yeah, it's going slowly, Lauren. It has a delay. It's pretty crazy. All right, guys, so this is my dashboard for the $997 opportunity. I started this June 16th, and it made me over $14,000 in my first 30 days. And how it did that is because I shared my story, and I'm teaching other people how to launch their own story. So again, we're not coaches. We're not mentors. We're not gurus. We're just a bunch of people that didn't want to go to work anymore, didn't want to trade our time for money. What we did is instead of trading our time for money, consider that we traded a post for money. Consider that we traded a video for money. And when you do the video and you do the post the right way, then you get paid every single time you do a video. So it's really, really simple, and it's a lot of fun. It takes some commitment. It does take a little bit of work, not a lot of bit of work, but you know what? You're going to do stuff anyway. So why not do some stuff that's going to pay you? If you post a video a day at TikTok, you'll never, ever, ever need to worry about money. And TikTok ain't going anywhere, guys. If you posted a video a day on TikTok, you'll never, ever, ever worry about money. What you got to do on TikTok is solve a problem. You don't go on TikTok and talk about your cat. You don't go on TikTok and talk about your kids. You don't go on TikTok and talk about yourself. You solve a problem for other people. And I'm going to show you how to do that through your story. So we're going to start this again. This is the digital franchise that will change everything for you. This will allow you to work from your phone, from your laptop, from wherever you've got Wi-Fi, and bring you in a paycheck. All right, buddy. This is not another MLM. This is not a course, and this is not a coaching program. Okay, you're not going to send a single cold DM. You're not going to bug a single person. You're not going to do any Zoom parties, and you're not going to build any complicated funnels. It is done for you. When you pay $25, you have a system in place. You have exactly what to post and exactly what to say. and you've got a launch kit ready to go. So what you are doing is you are attracting buyers to your business that say, oh my God, I want a business from behind my phone. I want a business from behind my laptop. I want to be traveling all of the time. Yes, I'm ready. Here's my $25. So what is a digital franchise? Well, guys, all of the brick and mortar franchises that turned online are now digital franchise. McDonald's, they now have an app for that. Starbucks, they now have an app for that. What we're going to do is turn your social media into a digital franchise. It's brand new. It's going viral. You're going to want to get in right now. The market is not saturated. If you think about where you see a McDonald's and a Starbucks, it's convenient, right? You go to the closest one because it's convenient. What that means is if you want to be the closest account to somebody, I'm going to show you exactly how to talk so that you are selling convenience. You're selling convenience to the busy mom that's got kids in the background, like I literally do right now, but can still make 4 figures a day, can still make 4 figures a week because she has an app for that. Now, this is a full system done in a box. You're not creating the product. It's already done. You're not creating any tech. It's already done. No inventory at all and no sales page or funnel building or any of that stuff. When you join at $25, it is fully set up and ready for you to start promoting. Now, but I'm not techie. I know, me neither. I am absolutely not techie. As a matter of fact, if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. Okay, so we have a 3-step checklist. Step number 1, you're going to watch. You're going to watch me launch you. Step number 2, you're going to post. You're going to post what I give you. Step number 3, you're going to get paid. It's that easy. They're not buying product. They're not consumers. They're owners. Okay, I don't want to sell to my friends. I don't want you to sell to your friends. I don't want you to tell a single person what you're doing. Do not tell anyone what you're doing. What you're going to learn how to do is demonstrate what you're doing. That means you bought this because you want to travel. You're going to make 4 figures and go travel. You bought this because you want to homeschool. You're going to homeschool. You bought this because you want to read books all day long. You're going to read books all day long, right? You're going to demonstrate to your audience how this works, but you're not going to explain it. People will start to ask you, how are you making money online? Based on your message. You're going to say that $25 thing, I'll send it to you. It's an 11-minute video that will change their life, only if they're ready to change it though. Now, if you've done anything in the past, I want you to know if it didn't work for you, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's the system. The system was not created for the busy mom. It was not created for the career changer like me. It was not created for someone who's starting as a beginner. It wasn't created for that. It's why it's been created now. Now you're going to have the right system in place so you can get your first 3 sales in 3 hours, making you a $500 commission. You can get $18,000 in 18 days and have a 4-figure day by posting your story and posting your content. You can be camping like Brenda was with no cell service, and she had a $500 weekend. Now I'm going to show you the difference between a consumer and an owner so you can self-identify and flip the script. Here's what consumers do. Consumers scroll on social media for hours. We call it comparanoia. They buy products, but they get 0 back. They share links for free. They watch others win, and they pay to stay broke. I want you to flip that script. You're an owner. You post intentionally. You get paid to recommend. You own a digital storefront. You are building passive income. You spend $25 one time that pays you every single day, over and over and over again. If you were to purchase real estate, you buy a house, you put a tenant in it. That takes a little bit of time. When you put a tenant in it, that tenant pays rent. Now you have passive income. You're going to build a digital storefront online. I'm going to show you how to put customers through the door that are going to pay you on repeat over and over and over again, and you're going to go enjoy your life. So what do we actually do? We share stories online. That is what we do. There is zero selling, zero spamming, and zero being weird. We share stories online. We start conversations, real conversations with real people that are looking for a change in their life. We share a link. All of you that got started, you bought from my link. I model it in front of you always first. We get paid per sale. We get paid per referral. You're not making money off of people. You're making money with them. Now, you're already shopping right now. You're already opening up apps and spending money. When you spend money with Target or Amazon or McDonald's or Starbucks, you are not getting paid. You might get rewarded when you buy 10, you get a free coffee, but you're not getting paid. A digital franchise, you are still shopping one time and getting paid over and over and over and over and over again. I've got a girlfriend right now that has a digital franchise, and her husband almost lost his life, and she has been by his bedside for 2 months, and her digital franchise pays her every single day because the system in place is doing the work. So while she gets to be where she needs to be by her husband's side, she is not worried about her bills being paid or losing anything because she bought a digital franchise. So you're working 50 hours a week. This was me, guys. I was working 50 hours a week as required by my salary. Now, I'm an overworker, so I never worked less than 50 hours a week. I was commuting an hour and a half to get to work. Add that up. 2 vacations a year if I was lucky, and couldn't take any more because if I took those vacations, I lost money. I didn't get paid while I was on vacation. I lost money. I got crappy raises. And it was not the life I wanted. The biggest lie I told myself is I'm too old to start over, or I can't afford to start over, because I needed to replace that salary, which was between $4,000 and $5,000 a month, immediately. I couldn't afford a blip. When I got pregnant, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So my husband said, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, you need to pay for your truck. If you cover your own truck, your own vehicle, I'll cover the rest of the bills. I found a way to make $500. I turned it into $10,000 within 6 months. I turned it into 6 figures after that, and I never looked back. I've been on here for 10 years doing the same thing over and over and over again, sharing my story and getting paid. Now we have social domination, where for $25, we teach you how to share your story, and we are turning it into a 7-figure story. So this allows you freedom. This allows you flexibility. You can go to Disneyland on a whim and not have to worry about how much it's going to cost you. You can spend 2 weeks at the beach and buy ice cream at the storefront because you're making money while you're at the beach because the systems are in place. This is what the system looks like. And yes, you can do this faceless. I choose not to. This is my account. I'm viral on both Facebook and TikTok. I will show you exactly how to do this. We've already done it with 3 people that turned their accounts from 0 to 1,000 followers in 1 week, making money from their accounts each and every single day, documented the full journey. You're going to get access to that when you get started with our launch kit. So here are 3 people that made 4 figures in their first week. These are digital franchise owners. They bought a digital franchise. They're busy people. They don't have time to be scrolling. They don't have time to be commenting and liking and doing all the things. They're moms, they're wives, they're high school teachers and basketball coaches, everyday regular people. Matter of fact, Jason made $3,000 in his first 2 weeks. Busy. Jason plugged into the system, tagged people in a live I was doing, and we created an offer that was a no-brainer for people that want to change their lives. Now, this is my business partner, Haley Cunningham. She popped up on my feed about a year and a half ago. It was like in March of last year, February of last year. Been talking about her and referring her for the last year and a half. She had a $47 digital download called How to Make it was the secret sauce to $16,000 a month. That's how she made $16,000. I bought her digital product. I made $15,000 and I never looked back. She didn't have any other opportunities to work with her. So I just kept following her, and timing works. It's magic. She popped up on my TikTok 6 weeks ago with She Scales. She Scales is a high ticket affiliate offer. It's no different than the $25 offer, except it's $997 to join, but you make $600 and $200 commissions per referral. This is what paid me $14,000 in my first 13 days. And what we saw is a challenge in the marketplace. Not everyone has $997. And truthfully, guys, I didn't have it lying around either. I pretty much paid rent. I took my rent and I paid $997, but I launched. I launched loud. I launched bold. I launched with confidence. I made $1,200 the day I joined. I made $5,800 the week I joined. I made $14,000 in 30 days. And then I saw a lot of people telling me they couldn't afford it. And I thought, well, you know what? Let's change that. So She Scales is a digital box, full franchise, same thing, only you get paid higher commissions, right? So you're going to get paid $600. So when I refer Sarah, I make $600 and Haley makes $200. That means it's in Haley's best interest to pour into me. Now, Haley's made 7 figures in 7 months. So when she tells me what to do, I damn well do it. I'm following her lead. So she makes $200 every time I make a sale. Now, I refer Sarah. I make $600. Sarah refers Amanda. Sarah makes $600. I make $200. Because as Haley pours into me, I pour into Sarah. Sarah pours into Amanda. Amanda pours down. And we're just helping each one teach one, each one reach one. Now, there are some people that just couldn't afford She Scales, and that's okay. I get it. So we started the starter kit. We started the launch kit. The launch kit allows you to start for $25. And every time you refer someone into this business, it's a $20 referral. It's beginner friendly, and there's no tech. When you pay your $25, as soon as you pay, you're going to get an email. And that email says, here's your link. You can go start selling immediately. You're going to be invited into our community where you are going to get personally launched by me. We have a call tonight at 6 p.m. where I am going to personally launch people who got started with us. It's the fastest way to fund your She Scales opportunity, because my goal for you is to turn 25 into 1,000. And now you have $1,000 to buy She Scales. That means that She Scales cost you $25. I want you to see that. If you take $25 and you do everything I tell you to do, and you make your first 4 figures, and you turn around and take that 4 figures into She Scales, it cost you $25. That's my goal for you. That's what I wish someone would have helped me with. So I'll teach you how to refer customers. And whether you're doing She Scales out of the gate or the launch kit out of the gate, it is no different. You're launching yourself with the same story and the same strategy. You're just providing people with 2 opportunities to get started, which is going to pay you 3 income streams. So now you've got 3 income streams, 1 story, 1 link, and 3 income opportunities. You start at $25, you get paid $20 per business owner that wants to start with $25. They're going to come in, they're going to follow our kit. They're literally, if you bought a Starbucks, you're going to have a kit. You bought a McDonald's, you're going to get a kit, right? You're going to follow our kit. You're going to take your 4 figures and you're going to go into She Scales. And now you've got another kit. And now you've got a $20 offer, a $25 offer, a $997 offer, all 3 paying you 3 different incomes with 1 link. And 1 11-minute video, guys. I got this bad boy down to 11 minutes. So what you're going to do now is you're going to comment launch. You're going to comment launch or get with the person who tagged you in this video. Okay, get with the person who tagged you in this video. Tell them, I'm ready. Oh my God, let's launch. Let's go. Give them that energy. All right, this is not just another business where you're going to sit stuck and not know what to do. We are going to launch you together. We're going to launch you tonight at 6 p.m. If you get crazy and wild with me, we're going to do this. I want you to get 4 figures tomorrow. I can't say that out loud because people don't like over-exaggerated claims, but I know how fast you can go viral because I went viral. I know how fast you can make money because I do it right in front of you. Okay, so we're going to do that tonight at 6 p.m. So you're going to comment with the person that invited you into this presentation launch. They're going to give you a $25 launch link. You're going to get an email. You're going to get invited into the community. When you get invited into that community, let me just give you a visual, my friends. I love this window sharing. You're going to get invited to the community. It looks just like this. You are going to click on the classroom tab. If you come in and you haven't been unlocked immediately, meaning this right here, launch kit, right? It's gray for you. You don't have access. You're just going to do a post that says, I'm in. We're doing our best to keep up with you guys, okay? But don't DM me. Ask inside the group. That group has a team ready to answer your questions, okay? So you're going to ask your questions inside. You're going to ask all of your questions inside, not Jennifer's private DMs. I'm about to shut it off. All of your questions will get answered inside of this community, okay? Now, there's a reason there is only 6 boxes here. You don't need information. I promise. You need experience. Right? You need experience. So you're going to come in. You got to start here. It's 2 minutes. Tells me where you're at. You want to launch on Facebook? There you go. You want to launch on TikTok? There you go. This is your viral checklist. And this is your short form video secrets. If you're already on TikTok, you're going to do what I tell you to do on TikTok. That is how you're going to get paid. This is your kit. It's 6 freaking modules. I don't even know if I'm going to unlock anymore, honestly, because you just don't need any information. You need to make a decision, and you need to continue to make the decisions based on the information we are giving you. So I'm super excited about this. Always, always, always sharing you guys social proof. Here is from July 27th to July 30th, the launch of this $440 in 4 days. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Here is my dashboard for SheScales. June 16th, I got started. $14,000. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All I do is share my story. You don't have to show your face. I'll teach you how to share your story without showing your face. It's really that easy. So I'm going to stop this. I'm going to connect with you guys. I'm going to answer questions. I see you guys here. Hello, Jody. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Jason. We're going to do this one more time, but I do have a hard stop because I do have an appointment at 1 o'clock. So let me know what questions you guys have. You're going to get with the person who invited you, and you're going to get their link. Few questions I get. Do I need to start a new account? 1000%. If your friends and family are watching, you are going to want to turn it off. They will distract you and they'll waste your time because they don't value theirs. Okay, they will waste your time because if they're off work, then their time is worth no money. And if they're in your DMs bugging you while you're at work, they're spending your time. And they're spending your time, and you're not earning any money. Your social media should not have a friend or family on it. All right, guys. So drop 25 if you want to get that $25 link. You can drop $9.97. We're going to do this one more time really fast. If you think you know someone that wants to work behind their phone, that wants to work behind their laptop, maybe they don't want to show up on social media, because you don't have to show up on social media. You can do this in a way, especially with SheScales. SheScales has automation. And what that means, that's why it's a higher price point. What that means is when you do a post, yeah, Jen, I'll send you the link. Actually, Jen, if you go to the profile, if you go to my profile, you'll see my Stan Store is in there, and the link is in there. So you can go grab it. It's you're going to get the launch kit. And then if you're available tonight at 6 p.m., and then with regards to, if you got my message, with regards to your appointment at 1 o'clock, I'm going to teach you how to launch that at the same time. So I'm really excited about that. Okay. So guys, this is your digital franchise opportunity. This is your opportunity to own a business working from anywhere in the world, as long as you have your phone, your laptop, and Wi-Fi. This is not another course. This is not another MLM. We are not selling product, and this is not a coaching program. All right. We're not sending a single cold DM. We're not bugging a single person. We are not hosting Zoom parties, and we are not building complicated funnels. When you get started for 25 bucks, oh, sorry, I had a phone call. You get started for 25 bucks, your business is ready to go. All you're going to do is create new socials. We're going to do that tonight at 6 p.m. So you're going to earn daily pay. You earn $20 per person. You're going to earn daily pay. I'm going to teach you how to market to the marketplace, not your friends and family. Now, what is a digital franchise? I want you to think McDonald's or Starbucks, but online. If you pull into a McDonald's right now, there's an app for that. If you are a Starbucks owner, there's an app for that. What's up, Vondi? She gets to watch while she's driving. We got to do shout outs to our peeps. All right. If there's an app for McDonald's, there's an app for Starbucks, right? So you can place an order and make a product and get paid. People are going to order their digital franchise from you based on your content online, and you're going to get paid. It's that flippin' easy. It's a franchise business in a box. The branding is done. The systems are done. The products are done. You're going to plug it in and you're going to get paid to promote it. There's no product for you to create. There's no tech setup, no headache, no inventory, no sales page or funnel building. Now, I'm not techie. I know. I'm not techie either. I don't sell tech. I hate tech. I hire tech out. This is a 3-step checklist. You're going to watch, you're going to post, and you're going to get paid. And it's that simple. Now, I don't want to sell to my friends. Good. I don't want you to sell to your friends. Matter of fact, I don't want you to tell a single person you're doing this. I want it to be a secret, right? It's a secret. We don't give away our secrets. They're going to ask you based on how you share correctly, what are you doing to make money online? And your response is that $25 thing. I'll send it to you, because you don't tell them and you don't explain. You're going to use an 11-minute video that'll change your life, just like I'm going to change yours. Now, if you've tried something in the past, I want you to know you're not broken. The system is broken. Okay, most people fail online, and it's not because they're lazy, and it's not because they're unmotivated. It's because the system wasn't built for beginners. The system wasn't built for moms. The system wasn't built for career changers, and it wasn't built for busy humans with real lives in the background. So we created something that is push button, ready to play, literally takes 30 minutes of your day with the automation. While you're living life, you get paid. Now, when you have the right system, you got first 3 sales in 3 hours. You got 10K in 18 days, another 4-figure day. These are everyday people, moms, dads, brothers, sisters, wives, hardworking people, right? Brenda's making money while she's camping with limited cell service. Now, this is a consumer mindset versus an owner mindset, because when you sign up at $25, you are a business owner. You are not a business consumer. I am not going to put you behind modules to watch and not know what the hell you're doing. We are going to launch your business as the owner that you are. A consumer scrolls on social media for hours at a time. They buy products, but they get zero money back. They share links for free. They watch others win, and they pay to stay broke. A business owner posts with intention. They post with purpose. They get paid to recommend products to the marketplace. They own a digital storefront. They build passive income. They spend money one time that earns them over and over and over and over again. People invest in real estate because they buy a house that they can see, and they get a renter that pays them money daily or monthly. And then they go off and do whatever they want because they've got passive income paying them. This is what you are getting. Your social media account is your house. It's your business. It's your virtual brick and mortar. We're going to run customers through your franchise, and you're going to get paid while you're home. So what do we actually do? We share stories. We share stories online, stories of how everyday moms and dads and teachers and drivers and everyday people, nurses, are making money online with a digital franchise. We start conversations. We share a link. We encourage them to buy. They pay. You make $20. It's that simple. Now you're already shopping, so why not get paid? If you open up your phone right now and you shop on Target or you shop on Amazon, the rich just got richer. You just paid more money to Jeff Bezos, but you didn't. You spent money. When you buy a digital franchise and you show up as a franchise owner, people buy your digital franchise. They're buying you. So now you are the Jeff Bezos, and you will become rich when you put a message out into the marketplace. That is what we're doing, and you're already doing it right now by shopping online. So who am I? I was a retail store manager for 25 years. I started my career with Harbor Freight Tools. I ended it with CVS. I was working 50 hours a week. I was commuting an hour and a half to 2 hours every single day. I got two paid vacations a year. I was pretty much living for Friday, suffering with anxiety on Sunday to go back to work on Monday. Even though I liked my job, I was stuck. I got crappy raises that made me feel super crappy, like I wasn't working hard enough, even though my heart and soul was into my company. And it just wasn't the life I wanted. I was giving to the wrong people who didn't appreciate my time. When I got my daughter in 2014, I got pregnant with my daughter, Kaden, and I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be a mom and not miss any of her moments. So I bought a business. I turned it into $500 to cover my truck payment. I turned that into $10,000 a month, and I never looked back. I made 6 figures in my first year, which my career was never going to pay me because I didn't have a piece of paper called a college degree. I didn't go to college. I wanted to get into the workforce and make that money. This is similar. If you buy a course, you're going to college. If you buy a franchise, you're getting in the money. We're going to skip the courses and we're going to get you straight into money. That's what social domination does. It teaches you how to use social media in a way that creates franchise opportunities for you to get paid over and over and over. I've been paid for the last 10 years on Facebook, and now I'm being paid on TikTok. This allows me to go to Disneyland without checking my bank account, without worrying about where the money's coming. I get payouts every single day into my dashboard. I spend 2 weeks at the beach with my kids. We hang out with other families. We've got ice cream. We're not checking our bank accounts. We're not stressed out about money anymore. We can breathe. So I always show social proof. This is my account. I'm viral on both Facebook and TikTok. You can see there my very first video that I went viral on Facebook. All it says is I paid my truck off early with videos. It's a curiosity post. I paid my truck off early with videos. 1,500 comments. Now there's over 2,000 comments. That video still generates leads for me. It's like 2 years old. When you put a video out into the marketplace, the video doesn't go anywhere. What's up, Timothy? The video doesn't go anywhere. Timothy, you need to get with Lauren and ask her what we got going on. You could definitely use the launch system, buddy. All right, so you can see these videos are on Facebook. These last 3 videos are on TikTok, and you can see that video on the very bottom. It says how to go viral this week, May 2025. My account was created in May 2025. I got 390,000 views and God knows how many comments on a video the month I started TikTok. That's how easy it is to go viral right now when you have a message out into the marketplace. And those videos will pay you every day for the rest of your life. So these are a few of my business owners that earned 4 figures in their first week. These are moms. These are dads. These are husbands. These are busy people living their life, but they put a message out into the social media marketplace where billions of people are scrolling online and making money. This is Haley Cunningham. About 1.5 years ago, she popped up on my feed. She had a product. Her product was called The Secret Sauce to $16,000. It was how she made $16,000. I bought her product. I printed her product. I read her product. I made $15,000 that month. I've been following her ever since, but she didn't have any other way to work together with her. She was just selling that product. She made 7. Oh, nice. She made 7 figures in 7 months by repeating that story and selling the same product. And then she opened up a She Scales opportunity, a digital franchise opportunity where you can turn $1,000 into $10,000 in 30 days. That is what I did. So what we did is we created some opportunity in the marketplace for you to do the same thing for $25. So when you started She Scales and get mentored by Haley, you're giving yourself the opportunity to have a digital franchise that pays $600 on your first level of referral and $200 on your second level of referral. What that means is when I bring a franchise owner into She Scales, I make $600 and Haley makes $200. Now, Haley's in Punta Cana right now, making $200 off of every person of all of us that she has recruited into She Scales. She doesn't have to work anymore because the system does the heavy lifting. So it's actually in her best interest to give me direction. Because when she gives me direction and I trust it because she's made 7 figures in 7 months and that's what I want, and I follow her direction and I do what she did, I made $14,000 in my first 30 days by telling the same story over and over and over again. Now I make $600 per referral. Now my people down here who I say, listen to Haley, listen, take direction, right? Take direction from Haley. It's in my best interest to give them specific direction steps so that they make a $600 sale, because when they make $600, I make $200. It's in my best interest to open up franchise owners and teach them how to franchise out. This is no different than a business. It's no different than what Target does. The only difference is my affiliates have opportunity to make more money than me. And in the traditional pyramid scheme, you got to go to college and get a document and prove that you are deserving of a salary. And over here, you got to talk to more people. That's the difference between a traditional pyramid scheme and an actual pyramid scheme. Because I got news for you, friends. They're both pyramids. But one, you get to I could outrank Haley. I could make $2 million in a year. Who knows? Who knows what's possible? But I could. It's possible. Now, what we did is create the launch kit. So for people that don't have the $997, and by the way, there's tons of ways to afford that. Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, PayPal credit. Like there's a lot of ways to get the money to get started into She Scales. So don't let that defer you. The launch kit is separate. The launch kit's $25 because number one, it's going to teach you how to launch. If you're in network marketing and you're stuck in your business, you need the launch kit. If you're a course creator, if you're a coach or a consultant or in direct sales online and you are not making sales every single week, you need the launch kit. I'm going to show you exactly where you're not making money and how to scale it fast. Now, my goal for you is to come in at $25. You're going to offer the launch kit to other people who are stuck and broke. We're going to turn it into 4 figures in your first 7 days. And then you're going to upgrade into She Scales. And now you've got 3 income streams, 1 story, 1 link, 3 income streams. Now, when you go back to this, you pay $25 and you learn how to turn that into 4 figures, and then you reinvest that 4 figures into She Scales. You started your business on $25, not $1,000. I want you to see that. I wish someone would have showed me a model like this, but it didn't exist back then. And that's why we created it. You've got 1 story out in the marketplace. You've got 1 link for them to get started, and you've got 3 income streams. So what you're going to do now is you're going to comment launch below. You're going to get with the person who invited you to watch this replay, comment with them, launch below so that you can get your digital franchise kit. We are personally launching you guys tonight at 6 p.m. Okay, so you're going to get that kit. No, sorry, I don't need you. Or you're going to comment scale. If you want to go faster, scale is for the person that has $997. They want to make $990, or they want to make $600 and $200 out of the gate. They want to start off strong. They're ready to go. They've got $997. They can finance it. They're ready to get started. Then you're going to comment scale, or you're going to get with the person who invited you into this video, and you're going to tell them scale and that you're ready to get started. Now, how do we sell it? I sell it right in front of you. I sell it by sharing stories. 100K in 100 days. Have I made that? Nope, that's my goal. And I'm just letting the marketplace know my goal. 487 people, $500 in her first 24 hours. That's Vondi, the driver that's right there that comes to my pool on Fridays, and we make videos and we sell stories. She made $500 in her first 24 hours. She ain't chasing people. She ain't chasing ads, right? She just made $1,000, paid off a huge debt that was freaking killing her because she learned how to do it smarter. I just share stories. My friend Karen drove here from Palm Springs to see how we do this. We did a video together. That video generated 15,000 views. I can't even tell you the amount of leads on there. That's my friend Kevin. He's a general contractor. We went to lunch last week. He's burnt out. He loves contracting, but he doesn't want to choose to do it. He wants to get to do it. So we're creating his business. This one right here pinned, that's my social proof. $12,702.37 since June 16th. It's social proof. I am showing my audience what I'm doing. I'm by the pool. I'm with my friends, right? I'm doing it in a fun way. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. So what you're going to do is get with the person who invited you. We're going to show you exactly how to post the right way, plug in the right way, and profit the right way. You're not bugging a single person. Okay, nothing spammy about this. So if you're watching this later, you're going to hashtag replay. I got an appointment. I'll see you guys later. I will be here tomorrow at 12 noon. I will be here Friday at 12 noon. Your job is to let people know. Let people know you can turn $25 into $1,000 in 7 days. And don't tell them anything else. They got to hear it. They got to see it. They got to experience. We're giving them an experience. That's why you don't explain it. You explaining it is cutting you dead in the water. It's got to be bigger than you. You got to show that you're plugged into a community. So I'll see you guys later. I got to go. Have a great day. See you tomorrow at noon.